in a place where they told you what to chase, told you how to run the race. Every move was on.
What's up guys, and welcome back to another episode of Sunil's View, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, I've been missing for the past 3 days. Well, I'm really sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. I've been working on something, another YouTube channel that is going to be launching very soon, not mine, ladies and gentlemen. And also, again, I wanted to tell you, ladies and gentlemen, I don't want to promote that channel without giving any good content on it. Well, it is not officially not my channel, but one of my good friends' channel, ladies and gentlemen. I'll tell you more about the channel in a future video. But what are we going to be looking at today, ladies and gentlemen? Well, you might have known that we might have seen a lot of videos on world's most expensive things, right? I have done a lot of video on that. If you do want to check that out, ladies and gentlemen, top card up on the screen, or I'll put all of the videos down in the description, ladies and gentlemen. So we have watched the top most, world's most expensive watches. We have watched world's most expensive motorcycles. We have watched world's most expensive cars, ladies and gentlemen. What are we going to be watching today? Well, ladies and gentlemen, I found a video that said as world's most expensive food, top 10 world's most expensive foods, ladies and gentlemen. So we are going to be reviewing what that food actually is, and is it really that expensive or not, ladies and gentlemen. And also,
Typically, which one?
let's just skip this part, ladies and gentlemen. And also, it's by a boy
mushroom.
msmojo.com.
$1,000 to $2,000
Maduska
per
mushroom
pound.
price 1,000 to 2,000 per pound. And also, ladies and gentlemen, mushroom in India is a little bit cheaper considered to that of mushroom in USA or other countries. It seems that this mushroom is cost about 1,000 pounds an extra.
And by many as intense.
Okay.
The matsutake, a whitish mushroom
Again, I'm not a
prized by
huge
connoisseurs
fan
for its
of
earthy
mushrooms. I have
aroma,
had
can
some,
command
but I don't think
astronomical
that's going to be a
prices.
big thing.
Historically,
But
they were gifted among the aristocracy and the Japanese imperial family as a symbol of good fortune.
And I get the point. I mean, I get the
happiness
valid
and
point that
fertility.
most of the
Native
foods
to red
that are going
pine
to be
forests
seeing
often
here in
found
this
in
video
Japan,
are
these
either
mushrooms
from
are increasingly
Japan
in demand.
or,
However, due to an invasive
Japan as
worm,
well
their
as
habitats are dwindling,
Korea
and
or
with
India,
no other way to
ladies and gentlemen,
cultivate
because these
them,
are the three
they're at
places that
risk
you can
of
get the
disappearing
most
forever.
expensive food. And
Number
why
9,
is
Wagyu
because
beef.
Oh yeah, I
Price,
have heard about this,
200
ladies and gentlemen. And let me tell you the story, because this is where most of the foods are grown and able to grow, as well as it's going to get extinct in the near future, ladies and gentlemen. And back to that, number 9 on the list is Wagyu beef, ladies and gentlemen. I heard about it, but in India, you might know beef is not is illegal in India, but some places that are doing
with a
meat,
sizable
but that's
price tag.
This
is because of the strict rearing and feeding guidelines that result in the enviable marbling of fat around the muscle.
Channel
And
called
the
as
more
Booger
marbling,
Foods
the better.
or Best
There
Ever
are
Food Review
hundreds
Show,
of different brands of
and
Wagyu,
as well
the most
as
famous of which
Nigel
is
NG.
Kobe. So all Kobe
You might
is
have heard
Wagyu,
about this
but not
Wagyu
all
beef, ladies and
Wagyu
gentlemen,
is
because they
Kobe.
show a lot of Wagyu
Translating
beef,
as
and
Japanese
Wagyu
cow,
A5 beef
this
is
hunk of beef
considered to
comes
be
from only
the top
4
of the food
breeds of
chain,
cattle,
and
which can be auctioned off for as much as $30,000 each.
Again,
Comparatively,
as I told you
black
before,
Angus
India
cattle,
is
which
not
are considered
huge
the cream
in
of
the
the
world of
crop in
beef
countries like
markets,
the
ladies and
United
gentlemen,
States
but
and
I
Australia.
I
Typically
had
don't
few,
sell
ladies
for
and
more
gentlemen,
than
but I never had the
$3,000.
chance to
If
have
you love a good
the
steak
Wagyu
and have
A5
some
beef,
cash
ladies and
burning a
gentlemen.
hole in your pocket,
sometime in
this
the near
is the
future, when
perfect
I'm
choice for you.
probably
By
attending any of my
2023, the
sister's
global Wagyu
functions
industry will
abroad,
generate
maybe I'll
sales
have
of
a
around
chance to get
$9.5
to
billion,
know about the Wagyu
according
and
to
its
the market
property and
research
how
firm
it's cooked, ladies
Technavio.
and gentlemen.
Number 8, moose
Moose
cheese.
cheese.
Price,
Cheese, I'm not a huge fan of. FRS, this is for you, ladies and gentlemen.
$500
Cost
per pound.
500 pounds,
With
500
only
rupees
one
per, sorry,
place in the
$500
whole
per
world
pound,
producing
so
this dairy
approximately,
delight, you'd be
I think
forgiven
it's
for not
about
knowing that moose cheese even exists.
30,000-40,000.
Moose
I'm not sure
sisters,
about the translations
Gurlan,
of
Helga, and
American to
Juno
Indian
reside
dollars,
at
but
the
if
Elk
anybody
House
else knew,
in Bjurholm, Sweden, and only
Okay, it's
lactate for
grown
a
in
short
Sweden.
season lasting
Nice.
from May until September. Their cheese has been likened to camembert or feta cheese, and if that sounds like your kind of thing, you can actually visit the Elk House.
Not a
After
huge fan of
wandering
cheese
through their
sticks,
museum and petting one of the prized moose, you can head over to their restaurant and tuck into some moose cheese parfait.
Hey.
Number 7, poulet cheese.
Another
Price,
cheese. I think most of the video on this
$600
is going to be
to
cheese, because
$1,000
cheese is considered to be
per
one of the
pound.
most
Ako je
favorite
nešto
dishes
jedino na
among the
svetu,
US
to
people,
svi
as
ljudi
well as
sveta
considered
žele
to
da
be one of
probaju.
the most sacred dishes also. But in India,
And speaking of
it's
cheese
not
that
in the
costs some
culture
serious
yet.
cheddar,
It's there,
the
but it's
Zasavica
about
Special
50-50%,
Nature Reserve in Serbia
so to say
is
the
home
least,
to
ladies and
about
gentlemen. So
130 endangered Balkan donkeys. It's also the only place that turns their
donkey
milk
cheese,
into
I
cheese,
heard about this,
which they sell
but
to
I never
fund their
seen it
conservation
in
work.
person, ladies and
The
gentlemen. I'm seeing the
females,
first
called
time
jennies,
video form.
are
It
delicately
seems that
hand-milked 3 times a day and will produce around 2 liters of milk in that time. However, it takes 25 liters to make just 1 kilogram of cheese,
Ooh, 25
which has been
liters to
likened
make
to
one.
feta in texture. Even if
How much is
you were
the
willing
price?
to spend the cash, this cheese is incredibly
It's a rare
rare
piece.
and hard to obtain.
But just a select few have tasted it.
Okay.
You can only get donkey cheese.
Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. Back with an ad, ladies and gentlemen. So let
Check
me skip
this out.
ad. Give me
Want
a
a
few
quick and
seconds,
easy-
ladies and gentlemen. So well, you might have known about the Creative
In
Studio,
Serbia.
ladies and gentlemen.
Number
That's
6,
the ad that is playing
saffron.
right now.
Price,
Oh yeah, saffron. Saffron is considered to be one of the most highly
$5,000 per
costliest food
It seems
in the
rather
entire
fitting
world.
that an
Even
ingredient
India
which
doesn't
weight
have
by
that
weight
much
can
of
be
a
more costly
saffron
than gold
content, ladies and
should be
gentlemen. And that's
nicknamed
why I
red
use
gold.
this
Saffron
as
is
the
now
thumbnail
as
picture,
the
ladies and
most
gentlemen.
valuable
If you know,
plant
ladies
in
and
the
gentlemen.
world
And
and
also,
has been
saffron is
growing
considered to
in
be
Iran
used
from
in that
thousands
section
of
of the
years.
area which I'm not going
Perhaps
to be
known
talking about
best
because
as a
it's a
spice
family
used in
friendly
Middle
channel.
Eastern
If
cooking,
you know, you know.
saffron
If
has
you
a
know, you are
myriad
an
of
OG,
purposes
ladies and
ranging from
gentlemen.
dyes to fragrances. Picture 2 football pitches covered in their crocuses, and, well, that only gives you 1
It seems that
kilogram
their
of the
saffron
spice.
is equal to
Despite
that
the
of
incredible
cost
amount
of
of work
gold
and
as
space
of
this
right
crop
now, ladies
takes
and
up,
gentlemen, because it is
demand for the
very
spice
hard
is
to grow
increasing.
as well as
And over
very
200
scarce,
metric
and it
tons
can
of
be
saffron
grown
threads
only in
are harvested
some
worldwide
places where the
each year.
condition is perfect for
That's
them
the
to
result
grow.
of about 30
They've been
billion
trying to
flowers.
do a lot of other stuff
crocuses
also,
only
ladies
flower
and gentlemen.
for a
Considering
week or
other
2 per
alternatives
season,
for
and each one has
saffron,
just
but
3 stigmas which must carefully be harvested by hand. While many have tried to find cheaper substitutes,
not gonna
nothing
work,
compares
ladies
to
and
the
gentlemen.
real deal.
People
I know
have
for
tried
a
passing
sure because
turmeric,
they are trying
red marigold
so
petals,
many different
and
things,
lily flower
you know,
stigmas as
in
saffron.
order to say the
But the
saffron
flavor and
community,
dye
but
is totally
unfortunately
different.
none of
In
them
large
come
quantities,
even
saffron
close
can
to
be a
0.1%
potent,
of
happiness-inducing
saffron's
narcotic.
flavor and
And
taste
research
and
suggests
aromatics,
it
ladies
may
and
help
gentlemen.
reduce the symptoms for Alzheimer's, depression, and PMS.
Okay, considering this, I'm not
Suggests
sure
it may
about
help
if
reduce
any
the
of this
symptoms for
is being
Alzheimer's,
cured by saffron, but there's
depression,
been
and PMS.
cases of
Number
it, ladies
5,
and gentlemen.
Iberico ham.
Well,
Price,
I never had a ham before. I've
$4,500
never
per
seen a ham or
leg.
never heard a ham
These
before,
black
ladies and
Iberian
gentlemen.
pigs live the
If you
zen
saw-
life on Dehesa in the Iberian Peninsula, where they indulge in an acorn-only diet.
The acorns are still
What is an acorn-only diet? Let me fuel that out, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know what it is meaning about. If anybody knows. Okay, it's a low-carb diet. Okay, sure, ladies and gentlemen.
Very small.
Again, ladies and gentlemen, I'm sorry for
But
cutting
we
this
can
video.
calculate
stopping
how
this
many
video so
animals
many
they'll
times.
feed.
If you do want to check
The
this
longer
out
they
video,
eat
check this
nothing
video
but
without me
acorns,
disturbing it.
the better the
Please do,
quality
ladies
of
and
the ham.
gentlemen. The links
This
are to
results
this
in a
video are
one-of-a-kind
down in the
aroma,
description,
sweet
and
and
it'll appear
nutty
on the
taste,
end screen
exquisite
also, ladies and
tenderness,
gentlemen. So
and that
please
covetable
feel free to
marbling we
go
talked
there
about
to check it
earlier.
out the
The
entire
meat
video. They have
is
a lot
then
of other
cured for a
stuff
minimum
also,
of
ladies and
36
gentlemen. And
months.
this is by MS Mojo, ladies and gentlemen. I'll have the channel show what they are doing. So if you're down there,
Only a small
Go check it out.
percentage ever receive the desirable black label that
Salt
indicates that it's
secret to the
100%
salting
pure black
scam.
Iberian pig.
Well, you're paying for the jewel of our gastronomy. It's a different breed of pig altogether that is grown and taken care
Yeah, I love
of
pigs.
in a very
I didn't want
unique
to
place
pet
in the
one.
world.
In 2020,
Yeah,
the Iberico de Bellota became a Guinness World Record holder for the most expensive leg of ham commercially available. Costing
Damn.
just a mere $13,183.10.
Oh, Jesus.
So good. I have no words. My voice is gone. It's so good.
Number 4, Alba White Truffle. Price, $1,030 to
What?
$1,286
I
per
never
pound.
heard truffle
But
before.
why
ladies
would
and
someone
gentlemen.
bid
I've
thousands
never heard
of
about
dollars
truffle. I
for a
never know
fungus?
what
Well,
truffle
fanatics
is.
say the pungent aromas and the unique flavors are worth the price.
But
This
worth
truffle,
trying.
normally found
Yes
as a
or no?
paper-thin garnish on
Maybe,
a plethora of
maybe not.
dishes, due to
Spending
its
around
strong smell and flavor,
$40,000 on
is among
a
the
piece of,
rarest and
you know,
most
a rare
expensive
piece
of
of
its kind.
this thing.
Despite the
Might
efforts
not
of many to
wanna try a
cultivate their
little bit
own,
lower.
these truffles
Yes,
can only
maybe.
be found in the wilderness,
Truffles. I never heard
primarily in
truffles
northern
before,
Italy's
ladies and
Piedmont
gentlemen.
region.
You know, most of the stuff that you see here is not
Look
that
at
much
this.
easily available
Wow.
in India. You need to search a little bit
People
deeper
go to
into the roots of
astounding
India to
lengths
find
to
this.
find,
And also,
harvest,
if that
and
are
sell
also, I
them,
don't
even
think so
though
they're
each
selling it,
season
right?
can be highly unpredictable. It's such a scarce treasure that in 2007, a casino owner named Stanley Ho shelled out a whopping $330,000 for just one
$330,000
1.5
for a
kilogram
single
truffle.
clam
Number
of,
3.
Wow. Okay. what you can
Bird's
get in a
nest soup.
$330,000.
Price,
You can get a
$30 to
goddamn
$100
Lamborghini
per bowl.
Huracan, ladies and gentlemen.
While
or
this may
even a
not be
Lamborghini
everybody's cup
Performante S.
of soup,
We have
in
been
some
right, but still
places,
it's a hell
this
of a
dish
car,
is
right?
deep-rooted
Or
in
you
history
can
and
even
culture.
get a goddamn house in Canada if the
Bird's
tax prices
nest
are
is
right.
renowned for its medicinal qualities.
Okay, what's
and can
this?
re-
Sorry about that, guys, ladies and
Dumpling
gentlemen. I got
bowl.
lost in it. Number 3 is
While this
bird's
may not be everybody's
nest
cup
soup.
of soup, in some places,
Yeah, I have
this dish
seen this because
is deep-rooted
you might
in
have seen
history
this
and
also,
culture.
ladies and gentlemen. There's been a floating
Bird's
around
nest is
between
renowned for its
Jimmy
medicinal
Kimmel show as well
qualities
as Jimmy
and
Fallon
can retail
and
from
I think so James Corden's
$1,500
late
to
night show where they actually
$3,000
make
per kilogram.
birds
In fact, in
soup
China,
or birds
it's
saliva as
believed
they
that it
call
makes
it
its diners
for
strong and healthy,
PR rating.
and
But
has been
they
a delicacy
make it
going
to,
back about
I mean,
1,000
make
years.
it to make
It's made
big
from the nests of the
celebrities to
native
have
South
them,
Asian
ladies and gentlemen.
swiftlets,
Most of the
who
people
build
have
their
had
nests out of
birds,
moss,
you know,
seaweed,
birds,
twigs,
saliva or birds.
sometimes feathers,
Nest soup as they
and
calling
bind
it
it
here,
together with
which
saliva.
is
Bird saliva.
Procuring these nests is a risky task since they're usually located near the tops of steep cliffs and cave walls. Well, at least that explains the hefty price tag.
I'm beginning to think no ingredient can be worth this.
One
Another
zip
ad,
crate
goddamn
will
it,
cost
huh?
you 20 rupees,
Coming,
which is
it's
going
gonna
to
be
kill
a
you.
lot of ads,
But
ladies and gentlemen.
you can
Damn.
Number 2,
Number two.
beluga caviar. Price,
Caviar.
$3,200
Caviar considering to be
to
that I think so it is
$4,500 per
fish
pound.
eggs, right? Yes,
There
fish
are
eggs.
many
Never
factors
heard of
that make
caviar
caviar
before.
so
I mean,
expensive.
heard of caviar
One
before.
being
I
that
have
they're
seen
a
it in
particularly
dishes,
rare
not in
find.
India, but in movies
The
and other
albino
places.
sturgeon
as
only
well as
produces
I have
eggs when it's
seen
about
caviar
100 years
on,
old,
what to say,
making the
some
white
dishes
pearl
that I was
albino caviar
not
supply
able to
rather
have,
scarce.
Albino
have the
Caviar ist das
opportunity to
Produkt,
taste
das
it,
uns
but
bekannter
I think
gemacht
so
hat.
it
Aber
is
wie gesagt,
available
der
in
weiße
Indian
Stör ist
5-star
natürlich noch
hotels,
viel,
ladies
viel
and gentlemen. I'm
seltener
not
wie
sure,
alle
I need to
anderen.
go check it
Even
out,
the more
but
common
I need to
beluga
have a
caviar
little bit
continues
more
to
in,
soar
I
in
mean, in
price
depth in
due
the
to
world
the
of 5-star
increasingly
hotels in
endangered
India, ladies and
sturgeons,
gentlemen. At
commonly
least
found
in
in
near
the
me,
Caspian Sea.
we have
But
about 3
remember,
or 4
we're
hotels
dealing
which
with
are
a
about
lost
5-star
seafood
hotline.
endangered
I
species.
think so most of the
So
time
it's
we can get
basically
all
like
of these
eating
dishes
and
that are
dealing with,
displayed here,
edible
but
elephant tusks. It
it's
is
here
that
and there,
heavily
ladies and gentlemen.
regulated.
In fact, the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service even called a ban on their importation.
Wow.
Nevertheless, the Iranian beluga, also known as Alma's caviar, currently holds the record for the priciest caviar, coming in at $34,500 for just 1 kilogram.
Whoa.
So far, I think the most expensive thing I've ever eaten is saffron.
Most biggest thing that I ever eaten in my life is gonna be a chicken biryani, ladies and gentlemen, for the good price of 200 bucks. I'm sorry, 200 rupees, which is about, I think so, what about $10? I'm not sure about the US conversion, ladies and gentlemen, but I'll put it down in the description below. But and the
This is
top
what I
place
came
at
for,
number
sure.
1 is gonna be edible
And a
gold.
lot of people,
Obviously, you all
ask,
guys
can you
know
eat
what edible gold is. It seems that's a new trend that is going on in the world right now, ladies and gentlemen, and that is edible gold. Well, that's all for today's video, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you do like this video, ladies and gentlemen. Comment down what you thought below on this video and comment down what your favorite food is. And by that time, ladies and gentlemen, I have to go eat my food right now, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Hit the like, hit the subscribe, turn on that bell notification, guys, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Take care.